I'm starting it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Angel. Welcome back. I haven't been here in a long time, so let's get it. Let's go. You already know the deal. All right, y'all. So the hair is poofy again. I might flat iron it on here. I don't know. I gotta go somewhere, before I even braid it. My braiding hair is still right here. What's up, Car Gang? How you doing? We back. I did the wrong thing. Oh my gosh. What's up, Car Gang? You got it? Can I please get on Fortnite tomorrow? It's been longer. I might get on later. I gotta go get my nails done today, so I'm gonna try to get on soon. If I come back earlier, I'll get on. Because I do need to finish my battle pass anyway. I had to get myself back on track, guys, because my sleep schedule has been off lately. Especially since last week. We're trying to get back right. Let me go ahead and put this in the chat. Go ahead. You said please be on nighttime. We'll see. I mean, I can't make a promise to that, but I'll try. I like to do everything in the morning now. Okay, guys. We're going to do a natural face. Since your girl, I got to braid my hair, right? But the problem is I have to make my appointment to the hair spa first. I messed up last week and did everything last minute. Like I said, I could have did it last week, but I'm going to wait till this week to do it. And that's why my hair isn't braided. My braiding hair is still right here. So I got to see what day I'm going to go this week. We'll see. That's why your girl been rocking like her natural hair. And it's okay. I mean, I don't never really just wear it out. But as you guys seen from the last video when I did flyering it, I told y'all it's going to poof right back up anyway. So it really don't even matter. That's why I don't wear it. I just been keeping it in like a low bun or a high bun. I don't know. Sometimes I keep it out, but it is what it is. I'm finna put on this primer. Okay, hold on. That's the drawer. Something got the drawer stuck. There we go. Since we're just doing a natural face today, we're gonna just put on something to hydrate me, which is this Huda Beauty. Yeah, y'all, I haven't been on a game and everything like that, so it's time to come back, okay? I did play Fortnite one day just for a little bit before I had to go. But I gotta try to get back to streaming for real. It kind of knocks you off when you be off schedule, so it's kind of hard to start back, and that's been my problem. So I'm gonna definitely try harder to come on here. I miss my mornings, okay? And even though I do miss my mornings, I could still come on here later. It's just last week I did a lot of my stuff. You know, I took time off and chilled, so I had a good time. Came on here, schedule's messed up as you guys can see. That's crazy. I was speaking to some of you guys though, but my dad had to go to the his appointment that was on my birthday. I just, you know, I could have came on here then, but no. Everything threw me off, so even getting up early today. I got up. What time did I get up? I got up early and then I went back to sleep. So that was the issue today. I could have been up a little earlier. I'm gonna try to do this early. And like I said, I'm happy that I'm doing natural so I don't be on here all day. Because I gotta go get my nails done today. I was supposed to have my nails done last week. And then the place where I go, they're gonna give me like 10% off for my birthday. So I am definitely gonna get my girls back. And I can't wait. I could have did a wig, but like I said, y'all, it's no point in me doing a wig for real in the summertime, especially when I'm gonna go swimming. So if I spend money on a wig, then get it done, it's gonna be out of money for real. And I also gotta do what I got from my birthday video. I haven't done anything. What's up, everybody? Love y'all in the chat and y'all want to say something? Go ahead. Your girl talks back to people. I done forgot what I be using. I needed to break off of the makeup though. Like, I can't put a lot of makeup on my face a lot. Sometimes I'm gonna have to come on here and do like hair or something because I cannot wear makeup all the time. I gotta see what time my nail person open up though. I like to go early in the morning, especially on a weekend, because the goal wasn't to go on a weekend. The goal was to go on a weekday because it'd be too many people on a weekend in them nail spots, and it's annoying. Have y'all ever been to like a nail salon on a weekend? You won't get out. So I gotta go early. That's the only way I'm gonna get out. I gotta get my toes and my nails done. There's a lot of the videos I did want to do. I'm gonna post a lot of shorts. I might not do like full-length videos because I don't really vlog. I kind of like video. I put the video up, you know, and I do the like shorts, but I don't like to vlog. I gotta get used to it. I've been trying, but it's still weird to me. But we shall see though. But some of the stuff I will post for my birthday will be shorts. A lot of the stuff I haven't done yet. Like I said, I was gonna celebrate it all week or a month, really. Because a lot of the stuff that I did do, I did shopping. I did a lot of the birthday freebies. That's pretty much it. Chilled and taking myself out a little bit. That's it. I normally would get like an Airbnb though, but like I said, this year, no. If I do, I might get it later on. Then it's been storming anyway. So if I got the Airbnb, I would have been pissed off because these last few days, and normally I celebrate like on a weekend if my birthday's on a weekday, because it would depend on if I'm what time or the day that I got off. You know? Because it depends on where you work. So sometimes I didn't take off on my birthday. Sometimes I would go to work on my birthday. It just depends on where you work or whatever. So I would just celebrate it, or if I did take off, I would do something light throughout the weekday. And then I know like all of my friends and family would be off on a weekend, so then we would celebrate my birthday on a weekend anyway. So that's how I treated it this year. It's the same. I do have a plan for my nails. I'll show y'all when y'all of course are gonna see when y'all on stream, but the plan is to get like all the nails different. Cause I be taking a lot of screenshot of nails that I see, so I want the whole, like all of the hands to be different, all the fingers. So this finger, we're gonna see what the thumb's gonna do. Cause I have these fingers, I don't have the thumbs yet. So I'm gonna look through all of my pictures, right, of the nails that I have. And we're gonna see. Cause I wanna do something like vacation, like pretty, you know? Bless me. My allergies been acting up too, so I don't know. Lately, it's just been bad. Please tell me this isn't that. Okay, it is good. I thought this is the dang eyeliner. That's what I say. Why is it so black? I also want to go to the movies to see Evil Dead Burn for some reason. And definitely want to see that new Spider-Man movie. I do want to see that. On Friday, today's Sunday, so on Friday, it was me and my boyfriend's 4-year anniversary. So we went to brunch with my mom and my dad. What did I do the other days? What the heck did I do the other days? Hi, Dancing. Let me pin it. How you been doing lately? I had a crazy busy week, I would say. And I'm still not done because I still gotta do my hair. One of those days, I got me a bottle of Hennessy and we was in here just drinking up, you know, chilling. You hear? Thank you. Welcome back. Yo, girl ain't been back in a while. It's crazy. I tried to get on earlier, but I'm trying to get my schedule back because I've been jacked up for the last couple of days. Hi, Fabio. Good morning. Hi, Mickey. How's everybody doing today? What is it, Moyo? Hi. You didn't want to wake up? I didn't either. Oh my gosh. I got to get back to getting on early streams, guys. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie, because like I said, I really haven't been partying like I used to, but it's crazy. Because I look better with my braids. They're coming back. I just had my hair out right now. It's sometimes you gotta let it breathe. But they're definitely coming back. They're right here. I just gotta... My goal was to go to the hair spa anyway. So I had to make an appointment because they said don't go on the weekend. It will be a lot. So I have to make my appointment for this week. And you can't go in there with braids. So it would be no point in me doing that. So I have to go with my natural hair out because they're gonna basically massage my head and everything. And they can't do that with my braids. So it would be no point. It wouldn't make sense if I go there with some new braids. Like, it wouldn't make sense at all. That's like me going and getting my hair done 2 days before, and then I go the next 2 days to get in the pool. It wouldn't make sense. So I'm going to go do that. You sick? Go ahead, Gargan. You good. If you sick, go ahead and get better. I'm not going to be on long anyway, guys. I got to go figure out when this nail salon open. You said, am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Are you talking to Dance? Oh, but yeah, I gotta make that appointment. I don't know what day I want to do that. I need to do it soon though, because I am tired of walking around with my puff. Like I don't want to put a lot of heat on my hair. So it's so annoying when I have to put a lot of heat on there, and then that kills it even more. So I'm just like, lately I said today I'm gonna walk around like this, put it in a ponytail if I have to. But I cannot wait for my braids. I was gonna do some pretty boho braids too. I just got stuff everywhere right now. Where's my brushes? I did get some brushes for my birthday, but I'm not gonna use those right now because I need to do that video first. What did? It's my birthday. It was my birthday card game. That's why I've been gone. I've been doing stuff like almost every day, just little stuff here and there. Where are my brushes at? This is how you could tell your girl ain't been here, because I don't know where a lot of the stuff is at. Whatever, card game. I'm not card game dancing. Today, the design is going to be a natural face because I got to get back to the crazy stuff. The goal was on the 4th of July, right? To do a flag. I was going to come on here and put a pretty flag on my face, and I was going to do that. Then guess what happened? I had to cook. So I ended up having to cook 3 different meals that day for everybody. Yeah, I did. I seen a little bit. I went to the park around my grandma's house. So I had to cook 3 different meals, which took hours, mind you. What was it? I cooked chicken stir fry. I cooked, what was the other one? Cajun pasta and regular chicken. And then I had to cook a lot of the vegetables. I'm talking to myself. Thank you. But thank you. And then, like I said, y'all saw that vlog though, so y'all saw what I had to do. I didn't have time to come on here that morning and do, because I had to cook early in the morning. You said sounds delicious. It was actually easy to make though. All the ingredients was on that video. I don't know if I put the seasonings, but you could put whatever seasonings you want to. But I get that, I think it'd be 6 or 8 chickens when you go to Walmart or something they have. Then I just cut up the chicken and use them for different things. So it was easier for me to use versus me having to just keep going to the store buying the same things. It actually was good though. We ate off that for a couple of days. Then what the heck did I do the next day? That was the 4th, the 5th. I can't remember what I did some of these days, guys. Knock, knock, who's there? But yeah, I've been just out of it, man. Then trying to still like get back on track. I'm happy I did come on here and play GTA for a little bit though. I had to show face because I know y'all was like, where is this girl at? Is she okay? Is she good? Yes, I'm good. It's just hard to come back sometimes. When you be playing and you be going down and just doing what you do, you forget that you still got a job. You know what I'm saying? It's like you coming back from a vacation every time. It's the worst when you have to come back to work from a vacation. It's so hard. I'd be so mad. I'd be pissed off. You want to stay on vacation. So that's why I try not to take days off, because I'm one of those people, like it'd be hard for me to start back once I done started doing other stuff. I'll stay gone. It'd be so funny because it was like when me and my friend would go on vacation, I used to go on with the friend at my job. Me and him would be laughing because he would be like, dang, you be so mean when you have to come back to work. Yeah, like, I don't want to do this. I want to stay on vacation, of course. It'd be so fun, though. Like, my vacations are never just chill. We always got something planned. So, imagine you not really caring about money on vacation, then you got to come back and just do things that you want to do. Some of the best things are rather simple. The love you put into cooking makes a difference. It does. It really does, though. You can tell when somebody put love in their food versus when they don't. And then the problem I've been having is like going out to eat has been so bad because they don't cook the food right. So I'm like, okay, the food I cook at the house tastes way better than the ones we get out. I don't even care if I'm going to like a southern cooking place. A lot of the food is nasty. The breakfast, I went to Denny's. Now the only thing I can say was good from the Denny's that we just went to, it was the freaking, I like their French toast. I can make a good French toast too, but you be having to buy all the different ingredients, which costs a lot too sometimes. So it just however you choose to do it, right? But like I say, I could have cooked that meal at the house and it tastes better. They didn't even cook all the sausage and bacon. Like, come on now. Who wants some, what is it? Pink bacon. I just really want to understand that. I just get so annoyed. Hi, Keenan. Guess who's back again? Gilly, don't you start your ish tonight, okay? Gilly is funny. Oh my gosh. We missed you, Gilly. We was talking about you. We was like, man, where you been? We gonna have to get y'all back together. It was me, Will, all of us like, dang, we gotta get back on. And I'm gonna tell Will, because I think Will be off on like Thursday or Friday. So I gotta tell him, like, look, I'm back on Fortnite, okay? We're gonna get back on Fortnite, bro. I need to finish that battle pass for real. Then I'll get off again. Hi, Minty. What's up? I know it hasn't been you, it's been me. I know. I gotta come back. You know, your girl been off, been out of the game. It's crazy though, but I had to come back. If I didn't come back, I wouldn't have been back. So I had to come back a little early. Dancy, you play too much. Oh my gosh. You said your iPad is slow? It's okay. Oh no. Sometimes some of the technology hasn't been technology lately. And I say that because my phone don't even be working like that sometimes. The Wi-Fi be just so bad. Like I can't wait to leave T-Mobile. Then they want to go up. So my T-Mobile is going up in like I think on the 10th. No. What is it? Is it on the 10th? Yeah, it's going up. I think it's today actually. So they're gonna go up on the bill today. And I'm like, for what? For my phone to not be working properly? I've been good though, Minty. I've been chilling for real. I've been having a good little week. I had a good little week off. That was like the vacation time to do whatever I feel like doing. But the funny thing is, I didn't do everything I need to do last week. So I gotta do a lot of that stuff this week. So your girl just been busy. You know how like you just do something every day, but and it's hard to tell you guys what I did because I don't even remember what I did. So it's like whatever I've been wanting to do. Like say if I've been like, oh, I want to go get me some strawberries. I'm gonna go get strawberries. Like I just been doing stuff that I want to do when I want to do it. So it's hard for me to explain to you what I do or what I did because I'm one of those people. I'll just go in the spirit of the moment. So I can't even remember what I did myself. I already finished my. Oh, you finished your battle pass? That's what's up. Okay. So we gotta come on there and finish ours. See, the plan was to get on here today. I was gonna get back on today. If I get home early tonight, I'll do at least an hour on there. If I get home early tonight. If I don't, then I won't. But I need to come home and get on or release around 9 and just go for an hour and 30 minutes, if that, then get off. Because I have to keep this schedule of me getting up early. Because if I don't, we won't get through this, guys. I got to remember, guys, that this is a natural face. Because I don't have a picture and plan. This is just going to be a natural makeup look. Oh, yeah, why do you feel mad, Dancing? I hope you feel better. No, we haven't been on here talking lately. That is why I do like to come on here, though, because I love to come talk to you guys. I missed you guys. I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder how my people doing. Hi, Michael. How you doing? Thank you, love. We miss you, too. I was talking about y'all the other day. I was like, I need to come back on here. Haven't seen my people. Then I haven't been on Discord like that to even take some of y'all back. I don't know what the heck. Like I told you, I don't even know what the heck I was doing this week. I wake up at whatever time I was wanting to wake up, all that. I just did what I wanted to do. I'm good, Michael. You? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for liking and subbing, love. Thank you so much. I'm sorry to hear that, Dancing. I hope she gets better. She or he, I don't know. Which one is it, a she or he? Like I said, I got to keep you guys in my prayers. Because life do be life, and for real. Then it is hot. Like, you got to stay cool, guys. She's, okay. I thought I was right. I didn't want to be wrong, you know? I thought it was a she. But I hope everything is better. I need to start back texting y'all back to checking in. Cause see, on Instagram, I be on Instagram most of the time, so me and Will be talking a lot. She looked like, I'm gonna get my fake nails today, actually, love. So yeah, you're right about the fake nails. Cause I'm going today to get that. Just wait. And fake hair. That's what I'm trying to figure out. They've been hearing me talk about the nails earlier, so they wanted to come on here and make a fake page. They've been watching. She said Cheetos are crazy, right? Not even hot Cheetos. I don't like regular Cheetos like that. I can eat them every once in a while, but dang, like, you could at least say some hot Cheetos, something with flavor. Something. Yeah. What happened with that, Dancing? Mm-mm-mm. Technically calling you a hot Cheeto girl. What? That's how the kids was in school, though. I mean, honestly, I eat, like, the thing is, I eat hot Cheetos, but I don't eat stuff like that. Like, the hot Cheetos in the morning and stuff, I don't do that. I didn't do that then. I couldn't eat hot Cheetos like that. Like, hot stuff, I really can't. I can't eat it like that. Oh, that's the one who been on here that come on here every once in a while. That's the one who Who has your Snapchat? They are good, for real. But I can't. Like I said, the hot stuff, I really can't do that like that. And it has a good taste though. That's like me and Takis. Like if I buy a bag of Takis, I'm gonna lick it and that's it. Then I'm gonna eat that one. Come back to it later, lick it, eat it. Like I do that. I can't eat like a whole bag of them. I'm really not supposed to have hot stuff anyway because of my throat. You like Cheetos, Takis, sour. What is sour garlic? A Taki flavor? I never heard of that. Hi, Callie. How you doing, love? Oh, I can understand that. I don't know. Tell me this, Dancing. Why do people want to talk on Snapchat? I just never understood that. I don't understand why people be like, hey, because somebody asked me for my Snapchat. I'm like, I don't be on Snapchat either. Like, that's not my go to thing. I feel like people that do Snapchat do something every day, something fun, and they post. If you're not like a content creator or something like that, then I wouldn't see regular people just using Snapchat for real. I just be wanting to know why people want to use Snapchat for real. No salt, garlic. Oh, it's a chip flavor? Who made them chips? I've never heard of salt garlic before. The chips I've been on lately have been that spicy dill pickle chip. It is so good. It's good with chips. Well, I'm not with chips, but with sandwiches. I get that with my sandwiches for real. You going to a new school this year? Oh, don't be scared. Okay, don't be scared. I know it's easier said than done, but don't be scared. You got this, okay? Sometimes me and new people being around new scenery, everything works out perfectly fine. You might love it. Hi, Shani. No, I haven't been on, Shani. I haven't been on. I literally haven't been on for a couple of days. So it hasn't been you, it's been me. I haven't tried the blue Takis yet. Are they good? I think they're gonna be spicier. That's my problem. I can't. If it's hotter than regular Takis, then I'm not gonna try it. I bought those little noodles that everybody been talking about, the black pack, and I said, you know what? What are they called? I gotta think of the name. They're a certain name. Bodak, the black pack. And I was like, girl, why would you buy the black pack? Because that was so freaking hot and I can't eat them. And I've been trying to find like a cousin or something to give it to. Because I'm like, yeah, somebody got to take these. I can't eat them. It is spicy. I don't know why. I'm like, I can't eat this. Something too hot is not for me. Like how could you enjoy that flavor? You barely could taste it. It's just hot. It's like I'm just eating hot. And Minty, I really do. I hope that you have a great year. I know people like that's why I didn't want to go to a new school because I'm like, dang, nobody's gonna know me and I'm not gonna have like the same friends. But sometimes you meet better people. So look at it in a good way and try to still put yourself out there, but not too much. Because I know I don't want to say it because a lot of kids now are kind of closed off with meeting people too. So just be yourself and you got it. Look, if they don't like you, they just don't like you. You gonna be okay. But I promise you, you're gonna make one friend or just one close person. Sometimes they may not be your friend, but they might just be somebody to talk to. See? And I don't know what grade you're going to, because middle school, oh my gosh. These kids nowadays, I feel bad for you guys. I thought they were bad when I was in school. No, these kids bad. You would think the middle schoolers are high schoolers at this moment. All the freedom these parents give these kids. I'm like, goodness. I don't know. Whew. Dang, what Callie do dancing? Hi, Michael. What's up, Nick? It is like eating fire for real. Oh no, I don't know what happened. What happened? I really don't. I didn't look at the message at the time. She said something inappropriate. I don't know. Or she's spamming. I didn't see it. You got nothing. You can't sleep. Oh, that's up to you if you want to undo it. If you feel like she was spamming, look, I go by what you guys do. You know, I trust you and Will and Frost with like kicking people. If you feel like they were spamming, then that's okay. Now Will don't care. Will's gonna give you a whole 24 hours. I'm like, bro, oh my gosh, Jess, I gotta tell you about what happened. I gotta tell you something, sir. The other day, this is when it was me, you, Will, and I don't know if Frost, I think Frost was on that day. But it was a girl in here and she just kept on saying, "Can I make her a mod?" She gonna text me. I don't know how she texted me, because I honestly still don't know how she texted me, because none of y'all can see it. It's not up on like on the profile, right? But she was texting me like, "I don't like how you let him kick me for just saying, 'Can I be a mod?' And you should kick him from being a mod for a whole day." And I'm like, first of all, you was spamming it all day. Like the whole time she was on, she was saying, "Can she be a mod?" And I kept saying, "Look, I gotta wait to make you a mod. You know, I don't trust you well enough yet to see. I gotta see how you are as a person." And then she gonna get mad at me and she's gonna like, "You need to apologize for him kicking me." And I'm like, okay, nah, that's not how that go. I can't apologize, because if I kept telling you no, or I kept telling you hold on, like I gotta wait to see first, and you keep on saying, "Can I make you a mod?" then my mods have every right to kick you, because hey, you keep on spamming it. Oh, that's where it is. You could text through YouTube for real. I was trying to figure out, like, I couldn't tell where it was. I'm like, where is this message at? So you can text through YouTube. That is crazy. So it's like a DM basically. That is so weird. I was wondering how she sent me that. And she got mad at Will, but she got mad at me and Will, I should say. She was like, "Y'all are bullying me." And I didn't say nothing bad about her after the stream. I was just saying, like, yeah, you have to go, because you keep on saying, and if I keep telling you the same thing and you're not listening, then no. So I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do, but I'm not going to apologize for something you keep doing. I don't understand that at all. It was a whole like a bunch of paragraphs. So I gotta see if I still can find that and show you it, because I was like, bruh, it was funny. But she was definitely like, "You need to kick me. You need to kick Will." And the thing is, the day before, I'm like, I keep telling her to kind of calm down, because with Damien, I had made Artoots one of my mods as well, and her and him actually went back and forth, and I do feel like he did kick her for no reason at that time. But I'm like, I kept telling her to calm down on talking back to people too, because I'm like, you're gonna make people mad too if you keep on. And I had to kick him from being a mod the other day, that day before. And I'm like, I'm not finna keep on doing this with you, because now I see it's you that's a problem, you know? Good night, Michael. And I'm like, no, I'm not making you a mod now, because for sure, because you causing too much havoc. And she was just telling me when people make her mad, how she do. I'm like, okay, so if anybody on my chat makes you mad and I make you a mod, you're gonna just be kicking people. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow, y'all. One of these days, like when I go to the spa, I need to see when I'm gonna braid my hair, because I might be off again when I braid my hair. It's gonna take me longer because I can't really. It's hard for me to braid with nails on, so I'm gonna have to see how long it's gonna take me to braid my hair. So I might be off for another day. I'll let you guys know, but I'm gonna be on tomorrow. Right? Did you see? Hold on. No, I didn't. I got you, other person to contact me through YouTube. I have email posted. Oh yeah. I don't like give people my number out because people overcall me. I did that on my other YouTube when I was like new to it. And people would just call me and stuff for no reason. They'll ring my phone at whatever time. Like it'll be probably when I'm going to sleep. So I don't like giving my phone number to people. And I feel like a phone number is personal. Like I don't like talking to the people who I talk to on my phone anyway. So it'll be crazy if I give my number out to somebody and then they just keep on. Like I promise you, they will call you at all times of the day. Like they don't respect certain time frames, and I know like I'm one of those people that I can wake up and go back to sleep or whatever, right? But still, don't call me in the middle of the night when I'm supposed to be asleep. Don't call me past a certain time. And then people don't respect your boundaries. So it's kind of crazy. But you said, Brad, did you see what my response to Snapchat was? No, I didn't see that. What you said it? Just kept saying. Did you see it, Dancing? Because I didn't see it. Your response to the Snapchat. I don't post it or anything. Oh yeah, you can block them though. That is another thing too. If they do start getting annoying, you could just block somebody. Oh, trust me, I hit that block easy sometimes. I do. I got a whole list of people that I blocked on Instagram. Everywhere else, like I say, people like I say when I go on some of these social medias and they try to like argue with me, I don't block people for arguing. It's just certain things that I feel like is very disrespectful. I may or may not block you though. I don't care if people, like I say, when people come on here being crazy, I'm used to it. You gotta understand. I've been on social media since I've been a child. Not really a child, but probably like I'll say around 9th grade. So you couldn't tell me nothing then, you ain't gonna tell me nothing now. So I've been dealing with crazy stuff saying about me and people making fake pages about me and it be lies. I'm like, okay, I can handle that. That ain't nothing. It's nothing. You going to the 6th grade, Callie? Congratulations. Thank you, Callie. Bro, we got our braids at the same time. You said you don't want to call nobody? Look, I'm a talker. We gotta talk in person. If you can't, I'm not a texter or a call person. You can't do neither. If anything, we have to FaceTime, but I don't really FaceTime with anyone. I can text, but I'm not good at texting back, guys. I'm really not. So it's either you're gonna see me in person or Now, the only type of texting I do is I send certain stuff to you. Like, say if I see a funny meme or something, like me and Will do that all the time. I do that with Will all the time. Me and him send memes to each other. And I try to be on Discord, but like I said, I don't really be on nothing no more. And I don't know. I don't know how to text back. I don't. Sometimes I don't even be busy. I just don't. And sometimes I don't feel like talking, you know? I'm one of those people that I have a time frame. Like some time of the day I'm okay. Then towards the end of the day I'm very chill. I don't want to talk. I just want to chill, listen to some music and chill. Like I'm very some timing. And I realized that. It's probably why I don't have any like besties or something. Don't know. So Snap is was used if you want to keep keep crap from others. It would delete messages after a short time. That's why people use it then. I mean, I knew it did delete messages, right? Because a lot of people that be in relationships will go on there and trying to talk to other people and they know they can get away with it on there. But when you would start saving the messages, when they start adding that feature on there, it was kind of crazy. Because then a lot of people are like, oh, you saving the messages. And it tell you where you screenshot. I don't like using it though because it tell your location and it literally will show you what part of the town you at. So I stopped using it for that reason. But you can't turn off the location on there. And I was like, dang, people can kind of get your address easy on there if you got your location on there on. So that's why I don't like using it. So when people tell me, hey, can I get your Snap? I'm like, nope, because I don't need you to get my address. Do you know me? Speedwalk. I don't know. I think I heard of that name though. I don't like to call nobody. It's so scary. Wild card game. You say you low-key scared because a lot of stories about sixth graders. What you mean? It's scary at every grade, I feel. It's something new to you. You haven't experienced it yet, so it's gonna be scary. And then, like you said, since you're coming, so you're basically going to middle school. So I think that that's scary itself. I mean, trust me, going to middle school, going to high school for the first time, it is kind of intimidating. But when you get there, I mean, I didn't care for my middle school experience, but it was okay, honestly. The first year, middle school was a lot of crap for me. Like, I promise you. I started getting some fights. I never got into a fight in elementary school. If anything, I would fight like my family probably at that time, but I didn't have any physical fights till I got into sixth grade, and it wasn't me starting it or anything. Me having to defend myself and me having to do what I need to do. So middle school is kind of intimidating, but everybody don't go through the same experiences. But all I could tell you is to watch out. And I want people to be open and everything, right? But also be mindful because a lot of people will play with that. So a lot of those girls are kind of, they're not girls. So you got to be careful for that. A lot of them are jealous. Middle school is where you're finna start dealing with a lot of adult crap early. So I'm gonna just tell you to be careful because them kids and the kids out here now, they don't play. So you just got to make sure that you're paying attention to that. Know who your friend group is. Know what the people are like. Pay more attention to people around you. You're going to have to start dealing with that kind of stuff. Okay, Minty, thank you for being here, though. Thank you so much, love. And you have a good night. You said you could talk all day and night. I can too, but I don't know. Because the problem I got with people when I'm on the phone with people, they'll be like, hey, they'll want to call me, right? And then they'll get off the phone, like they'll just leave me there. So if they're talking to people in the background and everything, it kind of makes me irritated. Cause I'm like, okay, you just got me sitting on this phone. I done had my ex friends or people who I used to talk to all the time. They just put the phone down. And I'm like, dang, you just got me sitting on this phone for no reason. You said they can hack. Who is they? Who's they, car gang? And the thing is, I feel like somebody's always listening to your phone calls anyway. That is a thing, but also, you just gotta be careful who you give your number out to. Like, if you're talking to certain people, you gotta trust those people. Like I say, you can't really know who you can trust or whatever, but you gotta try to, differentiate the two. Sometimes you have to. I don't know. Like I said, I give my numbers out to people who I could trust. Everybody won't have that. That's something personal. Then a lot of people want to give your number out. So if you do become famous or a little, popping or whatever, everybody gonna have your number. So then everybody gonna be just calling you because people like to do that. Thank you, Car Gang. Yeah, some people do that dancing. That's my problem. Like I had that happen a lot, and they'll call me and to not even be talking to me. They'll be talking to people in their background. So I'm like, I don't like talking on the phone because I done been on the phone with people for hours, and I used to have a problem with people when they'll want to talk to me, but I can't say nothing. They want to talk the whole time. So when I do try to open my mouth, they be like, they'll keep going. I'm like, dang. So you called me so I can listen to your problems, which is not a problem. Because when you're friends and you want to vent, I'm okay with that. But it's also a thing of like, dang, if we're just calling a call or I call you and then I can't never say nothing in the conversation, then what's the point of talking on the phone? And then I'll call you out. I'm like, hey, I can't even say nothing. Like, can I speak? I used to have that bad too. Like a lot of people just they want to come vent to me, but then when it's time for me to vent, they're nowhere to be found. So like I said, it's just I'd rather just talk in person for real. Some people are very rude. They don't have phone etiquette. If I call you, I'm going to call you and I'm going to talk to you. I'm not going to sit here and be like, hey, people in my background, let's speak. I'm going to give you my full attention. A lot of people haven't gave me that respect. So that's why I don't like talking on the phone. But that's probably the people who I was around. So you just got to be careful. Thank you, Car Gang. That's so sweet. Thank you, my love. That is so sweet. I'm going to try to get on here. I'm going to try to get on Fortnite for you, love. It's just, like I said, trying to get everything back right. Having to change my time around. It's not easy. What's up, Best? How you doing? He said, what's right? He said he did it before. You don't have to. If you already subscribed, you don't have to keep subscribing. Because you're going to just keep taking off, putting it back on. This is actually eating down. The blending process. Okay, I got to see what time that place open. It is light outside now. But yeah, it's been really hot here lately. I think it's gonna storm today and tomorrow, and it's gonna probably be in the 80s. So I'm happy about that because I promise you, we've been close to 100. I'm surprised we ain't hit 100 yet. It's been feeling like 100 though. I'm like, why is it so dang hot? You are. Dancing. No, that's something he do though, dancing. I know for a fact. He do stuff like that. It's justified because I know Car Gang, so I know how he operates. He actually he's one of those good people. He's a good person. He's just crazy, okay? He gonna do that. He will literally do that just to do it. But I promise you, he's justified. I know his heart. He's one of those kids that won't surprise. Like he's not. It's not surprising. You know what I'm saying? I already know what Car Gang be doing. Car Gang funny, and he do be in a lot of my streams. Hi, Speed Walk. Nice. Oh, now that's a shoe collection. It's not. It's not car. It's not dancing. You said that's a shoe collection. Thank you. I mean, I don't. It's not really a collection. I just buy shoes that I like. But I haven't bought shoes in a while, actually. Me, I have to pick my poison. You know, I gotta start choosing what I want. Back in the day, I would just spend my money on everything. Now I'm trying to be very strategic about everything. Because when you get older, you want to start having stuff in your name. You want to have cars. You want to have your own house, first of all. So I've been trying to just make sure, like a lot of the stuff that I do want, I try to make sure it's something that I really want versus just buying it. So I got every color shoe. I don't need to buy every shoe with, I don't have to have every Nike that's black and white. You know what I'm saying? If I got one, I just need to be okay with that. Because I promise you, I don't wear sneakers and stuff like that anyway. I am a slide person, or depending on where I go. Like if I'm just going somewhere and I'm chilling and I ain't got to put that outfit on, I promise you I don't put it on. And I'm not going to just wear my shoes to not go nowhere. I like to wear my stuff when I go out. You said you stopped cursing now. That's good, Car Gang. I'm proud of you. It's time to expand our vocabulary. I promise you, I still curse too. That's not a thing. It's just I try to do better. Oh, me, cuss word all the time. Oh my gosh, bless me. Don't be laughing at my sneezes, guys. That was very loud. Told y'all my allergies acting up today. You say you cuss a lot. Hey, to each his own. I try to change how I talk though on here because, dang, how much coming out? I try to learn how to talk on here because I know I have a lot of kids that watch me. So when I'm around my people in person, I say what I want to say. But on here, I try to come on here and just say, hey, calm down on some of the stuff I say because I get ignorant now. Like I say some crazy stuff out my mouth. If you in a room full of me, my friends, and my brother, cousins, and we talk bad, y'all wasn't here. So I just try to change how I talk online though, because it's me still. I still talk that way. It's just I don't like around my family. I curse and I say certain stuff. So I just try to be respectful on here because I know it is a lot of children that follow me too on the gaming platform. So I don't like to come on here cursing because then they'll feel the need that they're gonna curse when I'm on with them. And I'm like, no, I don't want y'all to feel comfortable cursing around me and that's why I try to tell some of the kids back in the day. I'm like, I don't want it to ever be a thing where I'm just saying, hey, y'all, come on here and curse. That's not what we're doing here. I don't want to hear children cursing. I don't really care for it. Like I say, you already got to hear adults and what they say out their mouth. But for the kids, I want them to be respectful. Then I don't want their mom or their parents like, dang, this grown person letting my kids curse on the platform. Like I say, do that on somebody else's platform, just not mine. I don't really care what you say out your mouth in person or whatever, but on my platform, I'm not going to have you coming on here just saying anything. Sometimes I don't care, though. Depends on the day. All right, that's what it is, dancing. Like, for sure, we curse in person. Like, we're adults. We get to do what we want. But as children, like, some of the kids feel like, oh, well, they're cursing, I can curse. So that's why I come on here and show a different thing. Now, something might slip here and there, and I might say, dang, my bad. But I'm human, shoot. I'm an adult and I'm human, so it's going to come out for me. I had to argue a child down one day on my stream. They're like, oh, you said no cursing. Okay, for you, not for me. This is my page. But also, I still didn't even curse on that video. He thought I did. It might sound, because I will say something close to it. Like, I promise you, I do that all the time. I might say something close to it, but you can't argue me down on my page. I'm telling y'all not to curse. Grown folks get to do what they feel, you know? And still, that's why I don't come on here just letting it fly all the time, because I try not to. Bro, I did? No. I did? I try not to curse for sure. Are you 19, Card Gang? What? Ooh. They used to be my song. But to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire. It's my empire. Dang, what's the name of that? Moment for Life or Fly? Hold on. Is that Moment for Life? Please tell me if I'm wrong or right. Please. Don't come on here singing the verses like that. They used to be my song back in the day.
The forecast is calling for thunderstorms today. The high temperature will be 88 degrees and low will be 72.
Did I ask her anything? I'll tell y'all, bro. When I ask for her, I really be asking her questions. She won't say nothing. She just talk what she feel like talking. She about to get unplugged. Sis don't be helping me out. She be like, who is this? Oh, now you say who is this? But then when I ain't ask her nothing. She's speaking. What did I say? What? Hi, well, nevertheless, it's pretty. I like that. I probably did though. I want to know though, because I try not to curse a lot. I'm not gonna say I never cursed on here, but I try not to. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, it be flying, but I try not to. I try my best. It's hard. It's hard to like train your mouth. You know, once you say it, it's all out there. I'm pretty sure I have on stream though, but that's crazy. I'm just a nice guy. That's it. I'm not being rude. Nobody else. What are you talking about? What's going on? Why you say that? Don't start. Y'all making me laugh already. What's going on? I honestly do like this. This is cute. I'm gonna take it right off. I'm not even going out with this face. Dancing. What'd I say? Was it bad though? The curse word I said? Was it bad? You got me scared now. I think Card Gang is just actually just saying that. I don't think he thinks one of us like thinking that. I think he said that too, because back in the day we used to tell Card Gang, he used to say stuff that was crazy. He would just throw it out there, and we wouldn't get on him, but we would be like, hey, you can't say that stuff, you know? So I think that's why he's saying it. Because I don't think he thinks that. I think he's just saying that because he normally would just say that when we were on stream. He'd be like, I promise you, I'm a nice guy. I understand. But the thing is with Card Gang, I was always letting him fly because I'm like, I know he actually just doesn't know what to really say. So I kind of be like, hey, I'm still going to have to time you out for a little bit, but you can come back. Now, Card Gang knows when he starts going crazy with some of the stuff he said, he get timed out, but he can come right back, you know? I just still got to keep some type of order in the court. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Wolf Sniper? How you doing, love? That sounds like a gamer name. I talked to Dark Fox the other day dancing. He was saying he's doing okay. But I was telling him too, I was like, I don't really be on Discord like that because I know sometimes and I told him I was trying to get on a different time frame too. Because I think some of the times when he would stream, I would be doing something. But I got in one of his streams the other day. And I think you was in there earlier and I got in there a little later than when you got in there. I've been trying to I try to catch his streams for real. If I can. He was showing me his car collection. You said, what's your biggest regret? Don't have an answer if you don't want to. Okay, what's my biggest regret? I would say procrastination. Like, I procrastinate a lot when I could just go ahead and get a lot of stuff out the way. And that's a problem when it comes to life because life is going to keep moving. So if you procrastinate today, how does the saying go? If you procrastinate today, don't procrastinate today. I can't remember how the saying goes. I gotta think about that. But yeah, if you procrastinate today, whatever happens the next day, it could be a totally different outcome. But that's a big problem for me, for real. Like, I will put stuff off when I could just go ahead and get it out the way and it won't be as bad. I promise you that's my fault. I still have that. Even with just like coming on here and streaming, I was supposed to stream all last week and I didn't do it. I procrastinate a lot and I'm like, I could do it tomorrow. You might not get tomorrow to do it. So stop procrastinating. So that's one of my biggest issues right there. You said, yeah, I get you. I don't know what's the saying. It was so hard. I gotta remember the saying, but I love that saying for real. Currently depends on the situation. It do too. It do depends on the situation as well. Like I say, sometimes you have to put something off. But then sometimes like you just get in your mind and in your head a lot, and you're just like, look, I can do it tomorrow. I'm one of those when I could actually do it today, it's always a killer because then you might not get to it tomorrow. Then tomorrow, what you gonna say? You might say the same thing. So that's why I say procrastination is always the worst. Yeah, especially when it's something that you really need to be doing. That eats you. It eats you up. You won't like it. You tried to stop cursing. You gonna keep cursing, card game. If it's already in your vocabulary, it is. You just gotta try to find something better to say. But there ain't nothing wrong with it. You just gotta figure out new words. It's about perspective, no matter what we're talking about. That is true. Especially as a big craft girly. And like a curly girly. Right, that's our problem. I gotta, like I said, if it's something that you can prevent. Hi, Nima, how you doing, love? Yeah, if it's something you could prevent, I would say then try to prevent it. But sometimes everybody's not blessed to prevent it, It really depends on the situation because sometimes it can be something that really needs to be done and you put it off and mess everything up. It's like you buying your house, right? And you're not fixing it up properly. You keep saying, okay, I'm going to do it next month. Something worse is going to happen if you keep putting it off. So procrastination is just really bad sometimes. Then you're going to make another issue by you not fixing the issue. So you putting off a bill and you're like, okay, I'm going to get it next. And then now you got to add the late fee to it. Procrastination is never nice. It's never nice, I promise you. Right. That's one thing I wish I just didn't do. I had that problem since I've been a kid. I'm like, okay. I'm one of those people. When I say I don't care, I don't care, and that's also another problem that I got. If I promise you, I can get into that I don't give a f so quick, and when I get to that state, it's over. It's no going back for a while. I can't get into that state because it will mess me up 100%, and I'll be mad at myself months or days or months, weeks later. It's a vicious cycle for real, for sure. Thank you, love. Thank you for subbing and liking. You said toes. Those aren't sneakers. Oh, some of them aren't. Hold on. Some of them are heels. The Jordans, of course, are sneakers. The Nike sneakers. The Coach right there is some slides, sandals. Some of them are my work boots though. I have work boots over there too. I think 3 pair of work boots. Because sometimes I have to have steel toe shoes, depending on which job I'm working at. Another thing, most of them are heels or wedges. But see, a lot of that stuff I had for years, so it just depends on the shoe. He said there's quite a few. There are shoes that I had for years though, guys. Like some of those I had when I was in high school. I had some of those. Like one of them are my graduation shoes. I keep stuff like that. When I graduated, I had on these pretty Coach wedges. Was it Coach? I can't remember if it was Coach or what, but I had on some pretty Coach wedges that go with my white dress. So I kept that. And I can still wear them. My foot didn't grow, so I'm happy about that. I like your live streams. I'm about to get off. Okay, Car Gang, we'll be on later. If you could go back in time in your life, what time and why? Once again, you don't have to answer if you don't feel comfortable. What time would I go back to? I would love to go back to my middle school years. I would love to go back to middle school to change the fact that I feel like back then it was like if I would have knew what I knew now, but that's the thing, what I know now, and I can go back and kind of change things, I would change how I was as a person in middle school. Because I would just, middle school me, I was, finding out that my friends weren't my friends, and I was finding out, a lot of people weren't nice people. So it was, a whole realization. So it kind of shut me down from being able to speak with others. I'm in middle school right now. Any tips? Okay, yeah. So middle school, you're going to find out a lot of stuff early. You're going to see certain people for who they really are. You think everybody's a genuine and nice person, and then you get to see firsthand that people don't play with you. And it depends on, everybody's situation is going to be completely different. The school I went to was a competitive school. They, the girls there, they were just rude. They want all the attention from dudes. And a lot of them, like I said, a lot of the kids from my school, they wanted to be grown, and I wasn't the kid that was grown. I was a kid that was a kid, that was a difference. So I still wanted to play with my little toys or whatever. And some of the girls, they want to have boyfriends. So you're going to deal with a lot of stuff that high schoolers basically deal with in a young age. So you just got to be ready for that. Be prepared for people turning on you, for girls to not be nice. They don't play. But like I said, you might not go through that. You may or may not. But middle school, just do what you got to do. Get ready for high school. Everything is supposed to set the tone for the next year. So just get a little more mature around 8th grade. Early years, you're still a kid. You're still a kid in 8th grade too, but be ready to transition in 8th grade to being somewhat of I don't want to say an adult, but just a teenager. Because your teenage years are precious, I promise you. Them preteens are nothing compared to your actual teenage years. Preteens, you're still like a kid. When you are a teenager, you're gonna go through a lot of transitions. You're gonna start catching feelings for people, everything's gonna change. I promise you. You just gotta be ready. And like I say, sometimes you might have to come somewhere like a live stream and talk to somebody about it because people could give you pointers. And I will, if I'm still here and I can be able to talk to you, then I got you. Cause I promise you, middle school ain't nothing to play with either. You say if you somewhere happy now. Oh, middle school messed with my emotions. I promise you that. It's like your girl I went through a goth phase. I went through so much in middle school. People just rude. Like I say, you I don't know if everybody have to go through this, but I did. Like people were just rude for no reason. You gotta understand, I feel like when you get older with the girls, dudes are bad too, but girls, they like to do this thing where they want to be big dog for some reason. They want everybody to look at them. A lot of them want attention. So when you are facing with a lot of women that want attention, not women, girls, when you're facing with a lot of people that want attention, they want to talk crazy to you. They try to little girl you, everything. And then you just got to I just want you to be prepared for anything. You might not have to deal with it, but still be prepared for anything. Somebody might come up to you today, like my first fight was when I was in 7th grade when I got into my first actual school fight. And that was stupid because the girl was mad because the teacher made her do something because she was throwing paper in the class. She tried to say, okay, I had my leg out. I didn't see her. I'm literally looking at my book, right? And she comes over there and she's like, you need to move. You're mad at me because the teacher told you to pick up paper you're throwing. So I stood up and I slapped her in the face without saying anything. Now, it was my fault for putting hands on her first. I will agree. But you're not finna little girl me in no classroom. Like, you're not finna make me look crazy. And I did slap her. I slapped her hard. Her glasses flew off her face. And I was like, I had to get ready after that because, like, what's up? I don't agree with don't put hands on people first though. I want to tell people that, but also like at the time I'm already upset. Like I told you, I was going through what I was going through in school anyway. So don't come over here and piss me off because I feel like a lot of people forget. Like I'm one of those quiet people, but I will put hands on somebody quick. Don't do it. Don't listen to me. But you're gonna have people try you because people will try you. And I was short. I wasn't thick like I am now, but I was short at the time. And I look like you could do whatever you want to me at the time. But no, you can't. I didn't have to even do no talking. I just literally hit the girl. Don't agree with that. Okay? But you're not going to play with me. Because it's how she said, and she said it loud too. So you're not going to make the whole class look at me like I'm a punk. And that's how I looked at it. I can't be nobody's punk. He said, you proved them wrong with the slap. I know. But I feel like, see, that's the problem with women, though. You want to make me look bad because you're mad at whatever you did. Like, that had nothing to do with me. You didn't have to say you need to move. Why you come to me like that? I didn't do nothing to you. So you're mad at me because somebody told you to clean up from something that you did. You could have prevented that. But you want a little girl me in front of the class. No. I had to show her. Then I also had a time, like I said, I was quiet, so I really didn't talk anyway. So you trying to do me like that was crazy. But in 8th grade, I think the teacher we came back from lunch, so we had to go to the bathroom before we went into the class. I'm in the bathroom, and this girl who wanted to be my friend so bad, she called me her cousin still to this day, which is crazy because I tell her we're not family. You gonna try to jump me in the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom, mind you, I don't talk to people or nothing. I was very quiet. But I talk to more dudes than females because females are weird to me for some reason. And they prove that every time. Every chance I got, females are weird. So I don't know why, but I was cool with a lot more dudes than I was females. So they probably didn't like that, which is probably why. But still, you could come ask me a question or whatever. I won't go crazy, but I went to the bathroom. I went to pee or whatever. Came back out, and this girl like shoot my one. And I'm like, what? I didn't know what that was at the time. I was confused. So I'm like, what? Then she just hit me. She hit me like right here on my collarbone or whatever. It wasn't no hard hit or nothing. But I'm like, oh, you trying to play with me? So I'm in the bathroom and I'm just like, I had to start putting my hands on that girl because I think they thought that I couldn't fight. They didn't. Now I didn't think I was the best fighter, but I could defend myself if I had to. So it was like a little jumping session. But then when they saw that I was getting serious, I don't know why they didn't think I was gonna get serious. You putting hands on me, and I beat that girl up. They didn't think that I could do it, and I almost put her head in the toilet. I dragged her by her hair to the toilet, and I was gonna put her face in it. Then they want to say, "Teacher, teacher." No, I wasn't stopping. Then they had to get me off of her. I'm like, oh, y'all don't want to play now. Now nobody want to come fight me. They didn't want to fight me after that because I guess they thought that I couldn't fight. You can't go off based on somebody being quiet. I promise you, quiet people will show you why I was quiet. Someone was taught right. You said clockers. You play too much, okay? But yeah, just be nice. I guess I try to still be nice. Even after that, I just left people alone. But I had people like all of my fights are people messing with me for real. And that's one thing I can say. Because the people, even when I would get in trouble, like I would go talk to people, they're like, you don't do nothing. So how are you in trouble? You know what I'm saying? Even the people who would be like, okay, I gotta suspend you, they don't even want to suspend me because they know I'm a quiet person and they know I don't do much. Tanya, somebody outside. I was like, I heard the bell ring. But yeah, I wouldn't talk or nothing. Like I was a very quiet girl. So when I would get in trouble, a lot of the people are like, they're like, dang, you in trouble? When I told my mom and them, I was like, I'm suspended. Because I had to go home that day. The people didn't even call my mom yet. And I had to go to her. And I walked up to my mom and them and I said, y'all, I'm suspended. They did not believe me. Because I promise you, I was that kid that you wouldn't think would even have to go through that. And they were so surprised. Oh, hold on, y'all. Oh, you going out?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. I'll put it on. But yeah, I was very quiet, but they didn't know that. I honestly cannot imagine going through school those years again. Oh my gosh, right. The technology, I done had people spread lies about me, said I did stuff when I didn't, make HOE pages for me. I'm like, what? As a kid, you would go into the bathroom stall and see your name written on the stall. It's like, Angel did this or whatever. I'm like, okay. They would put lies on you now. They ain't like you was going to be in that bathroom stall with your name on it. The HOE pages didn't play, though. They'll put a fake body up and say, like, it's you. You know? They'll be like, no face, no case. And then you can tell, because I'm like, okay, all you would have to do is look, I got a mark right here. So if you know it ain't me, then look, hey, it's not me. The mark ain't right there, so it can't be me. So you just got to do stuff like that. Sometimes the body won't even look like the body. And I'm like, okay. But people will believe anything. Just to say, they'll put that out. They'll believe anything, I promise you that. But like I said, don't be scared of middle school. You might not go through the stuff I had to go through. That was just without my experience. I done had my little cousins go and they ain't have that experience. Some of them have great experiences. It just depends on the person and the people. You finna go out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Honest opinion, if someone tells what happened between X and X. Oh, I had that problem too, though. Y'all. When I used to have a friend who was, she wasn't a real friend, but she was a fake friend, and she would it was this boy. He was mixed, okay, and he had some pretty hair. He had some long, pretty hair, and she liked him, but he had a crush on me. So she was always mad at that. She didn't tell me. I found out from other people, but she would tell me that, you know, she liked him, whatever. I'm like, okay, I didn't like him, so it really didn't matter. Now, he was a beautiful dude, But no, he was a mixed dude with long hair. He was cute. He wasn't ugly, but he just had a bad personality. So she would be mad at me, and then it was this time because we would all go out to the movies. This is in ninth grade, ninth and 10th grade. We'll go out to the movies and everything, and she'll start telling me like, "Girl, somebody want to fight you." I'm like, "What they want to fight me for? I ain't do nothing." She would tell me, and I'm like, "You supposed to be my friend, but you're not telling me who it is." So I gotta be going to school watching my back and I know who finna come hit me and sneak me or whatever. But you supposed to be my friend, so I had to follow up with her because she was not a real friend for that. I'm like, you're not a real friend, and I gotta do a story time on that because I gotta tell y'all like the stuff she did was like stuff that was somebody that actually hates you. She still to this day follow me. I had to kick her out my locker because I'm like, girl, I can't be your friend. You ain't telling me who I need to watch out for. You're telling me somebody want to fight me, and I don't know who. And I think I kind of knew because this girl would give me glances every day. But I started looking at her like, what? Like, if you want to fight me, come fight me. You're not gonna fight me for a dude that I don't even like. Like, it was that crazy, y'all. This is what I did deal with in ninth grade, middle school, like just crazy stuff. And it was always somebody else's problem. It wasn't mine. Like, I would be in stuff that wouldn't make sense. Like, I promise you, it was never my own beef. Like, it was just something somebody wanted to do to me for no reason. They could have just came to me and asked me a question. Adults do the same thing. I went to beauty school with adults. Like, it was probably me and my best friend that was only 18 in there. No, yeah, we was 18. And the adults was the ones that was starting all the mess. So it don't matter the age. You're going to deal with all of that stuff even as adults. So I promise you that. Like, you're going to deal with that. You thinking them just kids? No, adults act like children too. I done seen it all. I done seen the worst of the worst. And adults are worse. I feel like it's worse with adults because then you got to worry about a lot more. You gotta worry about the people that comes with them adults. Cause sometimes you gotta worry about their kids. They want to bring. See, it'd be like the one I didn't see the instance at my beauty school where an adult brought her child up there to a girl that was a little younger, and I'm like, it was like that. Or they'll bring their men up there to fight. It's worse with adults. Hormones are crazy. They do that. Yeah, you're right. Don't tell me you sorry. I'm one of those, you can't tell me you sorry after you did something like that because you weren't sorry. You wanted to make me look crazy. You wanted to put hands on me. So I tell people how it is. You're not sorry. They like to use that sorry thing and then they want to apologize knowing they was wrong and then you're supposed to forgive them. I don't have to forgive nothing. You shouldn't have never did that to me. I ain't do nothing to you. Cause that's one thing I always thought. I'm like, I ain't never disrespect you. I'm one of those real friends that you can come talk to, right? And I got your back. I always was that person, but I promise you, if I'm being jumped or something, I never had nobody defend me or have my back. Only people I could call would be my cousin. And it would be my god cousin. Like, like no friend of mine except for probably one. I would give one. He would have my back, and it was going to be a he. None of the female friends I had would ever have my back. I promise you that. That's why I don't have friends to this day. And then a lot of them it's like, I don't want to say people be jealous, right? Because I don't feel like people feel like jealousy is always about looks. I just feel like people are mad at me because I don't have people tell me, oh, you're spoiled, you're this, you're that. I'm like, one thing about me, I work hard for whatever I do and what I have. But you can honestly, like a lot of the friends that I had, they would be jealous. And you can kind of tell in certain ways because I have like a mom and a dad that do make sure that I'm okay, regardless of the fact. But it's also to the point where it's like, dang, it's like they'll start feeling like you're not deserving of anything. And I'm like, as a friend, why would you feel like that? I'm not one of those people that throw stuff in people's face or show people what I have. You aren't gonna know I have something till you come in my room. I don't sit here and go out my way saying, "Oh, look what I got." I never was that person. But people will always want to, like, they'll go in my purse, they'll see the stuff I have. I don't sit here and be like, "Hey, come look in my purse, look what I got." People just do that. And I feel like a lot of people didn't have that. Like, one thing about me, my parents love to buy me, like, do stuff for me. And I can say that, but also, if I'm not coming to you to show it off and you just coming in my room or something, you're coming to see it, that's your fault, not mine. Because I promise you, they wouldn't know anything. Just how it is now. Like, I probably will come on here and show y'all my makeup collection or something, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, look at this, look at that. I'll buy something that day you won't even know I got it until you just see it. I promise you, I don't care. I'm one of those. If I like it because I like it. I don't like stuff because somebody else got it. Cherish a good friend to be there for each other. So that is so true. I need an honest opinion. If you're in the wrong and you say sorry, is it right for the other person to call you trying to act like a victim? Okay, for that right there, I would say you gotta be careful about like, I do like to, it is okay to apologize and admit your mistakes. I'm heavy on that. Be one of those girls, because then nobody can throw nothing else in your face. So anytime I done fell out with somebody, I would admit my wrongs to them before they could even do it, because then it catches them off guard, because nobody's gonna think that you're able to do that. So I love to do that, because I get to tell you, hey, this is my fault in it. You know, and then when they see that, it's like the argument, they won't know what to say after the argument, right? Also, just don't apologize for something that you didn't do. If you do it, apologize for it, be a woman about it. But after that, like, if they don't accept it, then they just don't accept it. And also, they can't act like they're a victim after you do something, because I can say everybody's not perfect anyway. But if they act like they're a victim afterwards, then just leave them alone. You apologize, walk away. Sometimes it's best to walk away. They're manipulative, yeah. It really depends on that situation too, but it's also like the whole problem I got with people, they act like the victim a lot. And when you call them a victim, they be like, oh, I'm not no victim. I had that issue with my ex-friends too of 10 years. They still think that I did them dirty, and they didn't never want to own up to nothing, but I owned up to a lot of stuff. It wasn't like I owned up to a lot of stuff. I just said, look, I did leave y'all alone because I didn't like X, Y, and Z. I could have talked to y'all about it before I dropped y'all as friends, but no, I didn't want to. But I was real enough to say that. You know, I don't want to fight for. I'm tired of fighting for friendships. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. And I was woman enough to tell them that. They didn't accept it, and they still, even after that, they tried to make my life hell. So, like I said, it just depends on the situation. As long as you're real and you are happy with how you left something, then that's all that matters. If they try to act victim afterwards, then just leave them alone. You don't have to hear from them. You don't have to talk to them no more. Sometimes it's best to walk away. Oh, you try to make them feel bad? They're not going to feel bad if they don't feel bad. You can't make somebody feel bad now. Sometimes people won't feel bad. A lot of them won't. So just leave them where they at. Because I promise you telling them the truth about what they did to you, they don't care, because they would have never did it. So you got to look at it in that way. If I did something to you, I meant to do it. They meant to do whatever they did or whatever they didn't do. So the thing is, you got to not really care if they feel bad or not. Try not to care. So I promise you, some of them don't. You can't make somebody feel something that they don't feel. I think she mean it like dancing. Like, I think she's mean it in the way of like she wants them to feel bad about whatever the situation is, right? But I'm trying to let her know, like, in life, a lot of people don't feel sorry about the situation. Some people don't care. You're gonna run into a lot of people that don't care about your feelings or however anything goes. So you got to be willing to take that as well. You might feel a certain way about a situation and that other person may not. You have to be okay with how they feel too. Yeah, it's like she's saying like she want to make them feel bad. They might not feel bad about the situation. You don't know the other person, you don't know exactly who they are, how they operate. Like, for me, people didn't know. I don't care. Once I say something, it goes. So you might run into a person like me who I really don't care about the situation. So you can't try to make them feel bad because they won't feel bad. You'll just be doing it for no reason. You got to go, okay, but yeah, just try not to care. That's all. Yeah, good night, love. I don't want to confuse it too, but I mean, I can understand what she's saying because I have done that before. Like, they say that the Cancer signs we're manipulative or whatever, and we are sometimes. But it's like I know how to do like reverse psychology to somebody and make them feel worse than I feel. But it's also a thing of you can't really care about it because sometimes people will literally they want like a lot of people want to see my emotions. They know I'm emotional, but they just don't know what they're gonna get when they get it. But I got a part of me that's closed off where a lot of people can't reach to. So that's why I was trying to let you know. Like, she's meaning it in a way of like, what did she say? She want them to feel bad. I'm like, a lot of people don't care. So it's gonna be hard. Oh, they're assuming that okay. We got you. It's still the same thing applies to that though. No, I'm not trying to make them feel bad. They're assuming that you're trying to make them feel bad. It's still the same thing. They're gonna feel how they feel. Ain't nothing you can do. See, it ain't nothing she could do regardless. If they feel like she does that, even if she's not doing that, then it won't matter either because they just feeling that. A lot of people just want to argue. Like I said, they don't even be knowing why they mad. They just be mad. But it ain't nothing she could do. They are either just leave them alone. They'll figure out from there. They'll go mess with somebody else and do the same thing with them. I just say leave people where they at. When they start that weird crap, you gotta go. Yeah, that's what is going on. It's probably because I read it late though. But it's still the same thing applies though. That's the thing. You still gotta handle it in that way because I promise you, people go out based on assumptions and feelings is always bad too. So it ain't nothing you really could do. I promise you, a lot of them assumptions and feelings be wrong. I'm like, okay, you feel like I'm a bad person, then don't be around me. That don't make sense. It is life. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to change that. I gotta tell you, look, I just go on about my day. That's what I do. Cause I promise you, you trying to change somebody else's opinion of you, they already got the opinion. And then I never met so many people that just go off based on assumptions. So you didn't talk to me before you made that assumption, and that could have been cleared up. Makes perfect sense. That's logic, yeah. That's why I feel out with a lot of people though, from that reason right there, from that standpoint. They'll feel how they feel and they won't come ask me a question about it, oh well you did this. I didn't do that. If you would have came here, we could have had a conversation. It wouldn't be this way. But no. Even as an adult, people still don't do that. So that's why I leave people where they at. Because some adults, they're called adults, but don't act like it. Good night. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I gotta buy me some new eyeliner. But that's the thing, dancing. Like, I done dealt with a lot of different people, and it's always different in the situations, right? In the scenarios, but it's also like some people want to be victims for real. And then when you do call them that, they don't want to take that. But I know nobody want to be called nothing, right? And they don't want to take it. But it's also a thing of like, just be human about it. Be real. Even when I was in somewhat of a wrong, I could kind of tell people what I do wrong. Cause I don't think that I'm 100% right all the time. I'm not. Isabel, like and sub, then I got you. Tell me when you like and sub, then I got you. But don't spam me, because if you spam me, you're going to get kicked. If you spam me, you're going to get kicked. So just tell me when you like and sub, and then I got you. I'm going to see the light go up on my end. So I see how many people watching and how many people liking. Then I got you on the sub. Just let me know when you do it, and I got you. What's up, Car Gang? You did it. I don't see the like went up on my end. It's still 16, supposed to be 17. It went down. Let's see. Shout out to Isabel for liking and subbing. Thank you for tuning in, Isabel. Yeah, it went up to 17 now. I see it on my end now. It probably was a little slow, but I see it. That's why I be looking at my tablet, though, because on my phone, sometimes it's slow. Did you get the shout out, Isabel? Or do I need to say it again? Okay, guys. I was supposed to buy me some dang lashes. Because I only have the colorful ones. I need to buy me some regular lashes. I got too much to do. Car Gang, what are you doing? He probably unsubscribed, resubscribed. Just don't touch it. I don't know what we're going to do with you, buddy. Okay, it's about to be 8. He is. Car Gang crazy. That's how he be acting when we playing Fortnite. Then he be like, sorry. Nah, you ain't sorry. You not sorry. You just told us you did it up there, though. Which one is it? You did it or you didn't do it? I don't know what we're going to do with him. I'm done. Car Gang, what do you be doing? Look, this is what we finna ask Kim Dancing. What do you be doing throughout the day? I need to know. What's your schedule? What you be doing? I need to get back to doing like full-length videos though, guys. So what's some ideas? What are some ideas that you guys would want for videos? I want to start back doing challenges, but I want people to do challenges with. My friend Harry Harrison, he be busy. He working right now, so it's gonna be hard to kind of catch him. 10-second timeout. You finna go ahead and give it to him. He said, heck if you know. I know, sorry. I be trying to think of like good content, you know? I do have a bunch of stuff written down though. That's the thing. So I do have some challenges and stuff written down that I'm gonna do, especially with the makeup. So I'm gonna get to it, you know? But I also want to do like some other videos, and I want to know like what are people interested in seeing because I want to do videos that people like, you know. So everybody got a different preference on video. So I need to come on here and kind of ask people like, what kind of videos would y'all be into seeing? Me, I just play the game. You just play the game. I thought you'd be doing other stuff. You told me one time you be doing a lot of stuff. What kind of stuff is that? I can't. I'm a gamer, right? But I game here and there. But I cannot just play the game all day. And I know that's weird, but I can't. I get bored when I'm playing the game. Oh, you want to see me make a meal one day? That's not bad. I could do that. The only problem with the meal thing that I was having, they didn't, when our kitchen had caught on fire, they didn't come fix the range hood, so it's missing. So I'm like, dang, even though it doesn't matter how the kitchen, it got to be a clean kitchen, of course, but I was like, that just pisses me off. And it'd be hot in my kitchen, right? So the range hood would help it because it had a fan on it. It would help with the heat. So I'd be in there with like a sports bra on when I be cooking. I'm like, look, it's hot as heck in that kitchen. So if and when they get that range hood back in there, I'll start my cooking videos because that was the plan for the video that I did the last time. I would like to live stream it though. Or I could do it like when it's if they don't ever put the range hood back. What's in my eye? Oh my gosh, what is that? If they don't ever put the range hood back, then I'll just do like full length videos when it gets cooler. Cause it's hot in there now, I promise you. July is the hottest. August be hot too though. So I'll start that probably when it get a little cool outside. I'm like, ain't as hot as heck in that kitchen. Eyeball the it was something in it like, oh no, it was something blocking my view. Sometimes if you makeup and I be having to blink a little bit, then they'll go off. You do chores and stuff. Okay, car gang. Chores never stop. I want to start cooking crazy stuff. Cause now I'm coming. I want to be like a cook for a chef. I need to start chefing it up some more in the kitchen. So see what I do? I go on TikTok because they be having the best recipes on there. So I'll get some of their recipes, even when I'm making like a sandwich or something, a regular little sandwich. I add stuff to it. And then people on TikTok be putting you on. What's up, Nay? You should. You talking about for me or for you? I feel like you could. Because I promise you, a lot of people will just come in streams and talk. A lot of people have issues. You can be somebody's personal therapist, for real. Some people need it. Then if you do start a channel on there or something, just let us know. We'll definitely come support. Yeah, I will support if you do start. Just let me know. And then I could put yours on my channel and let them know, like, hey, I could put it on like the little text part, and I could tell people to go over there and watch your stuff. Because a lot of the people in the streams, they do like to talk to you too. So that would be perfect. So many people are streaming now. Then when you start, it's like when you're bored, you could just do that, no matter the time of the day, whenever. And then you can honestly help somebody and make their day better. Cooking with Kaya. Oh my gosh. Do she still be cooking? cooking with Kaya. Well, you went to sleep at 10 o'clock? I went to sleep around 11. And I woke up at like 5. Cause really, I say, yeah, 5. Yeah, go ahead and start it then. All you gotta do is hit that live stream button and you got it. So many people are gonna, I promise you, you're gonna get a lot of people in, especially those that want to just talk. There's nothing wrong with that. You finna come in? You come in? Go ahead. Please. There we go. This dude over here saying cooking with Kaya. It's 7:53 here. Girls like me. Don't you remember? Oh, it's the same time here. Yeah, that's what it is. If you got the support behind you and other people's channels, we definitely got that. That's how we grow all together too. That's why I always tell people, like, I used to have my ex friends for real. I used to tell them, like, dang, you know how easy it is for us all to help each other make bank? Really? Just all helping each other with YouTube? It's so easy. So whenever you do it, let me know. We all can do it together. Because like I said, even for my brother, I got to get back on my brother. He be streaming. He need to start back streaming on the games too. Because he started a channel. My friend Harrison started a channel. And my boyfriend started a channel. We all started a channel around the same time. And I told them to just be consistent. Because then it's so easy. So just let me know when you start one. We'll definitely be there. You'll have a good time doing it. I promise you. You like to talk, so ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't know how much some people need to just come vent. Then Discord kind of helps too. If you got, so I feel like we expand our Discord a little bit because that's what it's for. The people that you be friends with on Discord, they'll all tune into your live streams too. So if you find a Discord with a lot of people in there, just talking, randomly talking or whatever, it's easier that way too. So I gotta get back into like, I gotta be more open to talking to other people too. Cause sometimes you get to do collabs. I want to do collabs with people, but I want it to be fun people, you know? Oh yeah, you gotta, the stuff that you do, I promise you, it's hard. Cause you'll do something, you're like, dang, I just did that on video. What I be doing, like the gaming stream, I be doing whatever. I'm like, dang, what if they would have saw me? And it's sometimes you can't even remember that you're streaming. You be forgetting, even though the camera in your face. You will definitely forget. Like, dang, I just did that on there. See, on my streams, I drop stuff sometimes. Sometimes I burp. I'm like, come on now. At this time, you could have waited for that. Nay. That's how I be for real, though. Like, dang, I come on here. I wasn't gassy all day, then I come on here and now I'm gassy. Come on. It be happening. Just can't forget. You'll do something, you're like, dang. The world doesn't seem, then you're going to be clipped. They're going to clip you, bro. I promise you. You don't want to see mine. I feel like my clips would be worse. That's why I'm scared for the gaming streams. I bet you, like, if I'm playing the game and a bee get in the room, because that happened one time, but it wasn't on a stream. I'm like, bro, if everybody would have seen this and I would have clipped that, it would have been so embarrassing because I'm in there panicking. I'm throwing stuff at whatever's in there. Like, they wait good and ready till you got a camera on you. Power cracked me up. People gonna clip you, I promise you, dancing. So you gotta be ready for that. But that means you got a good fan base if they doing that for you. Yeah. I want to live in Georgia so bad. Why, Car Gang? Why? What's in Georgia? I want to go to Florida. And it's like, oh my gosh, the land there is so cheap. I'm like, here, you ain't got no land. Here, you go there, oh my gosh, and then it's something everywhere. But it's just some storms and all that. I can't do that. Can't do hurricane season. I can't. That's the only reason why I don't want to live there. Why you look over here, Tony? You like how I said hurricane? And it came out kind of, I don't know if it was country mixed with wrong. Okay? Wrong and country. Nah, you looked over here. You messed me up. You like all the stores? What stores you like here? Put me on. The shopping here is okay though. I ain't gonna lie to you on that. But shoot, you go to New York, that's where you really be shopping at. The stores in New York are way better than here. But you might be putting me on for sure. Target. You don't have a Target? Where you at? We do have, what's those other stores? We do have a lot of outlet stores here too. Florida have them too though. They got them all over. You just gotta, some places don't, I ain't gonna lie. Some don't, but for the most part, like, I know for sure that Florida has a lot of outlets. Here we do, Tennessee, around that area. Where else? Now, I don't really know about a lot of states. I just know about like places down south. Y'all don't have a Target? What state? I don't want to put you out there like, what state you stay. Don't tell all your whole information though. But what state are you in? Cause I ain't trying to have people go find you now. I just want to know what state you live in. Don't tell me your address, nothing. Just say the state. Because I am surprised. But then also, if you don't have it there, that's crazy. It is some places dancing that I would go just for the shopping. Paris. I would not go to Paris unless I'm just going to shop. And I want to try like the little cafes. That's it. Because like, what could you do in Paris for real? I don't really care to see the Eiffel Tower. I will go to it, take a picture. That's it. Take a picture by it. So that would be like the only place. Now Atlanta got, the thing is here, Georgia, you could go to Savannah. We got a beach. Go to Tybee Island. We got a lot of lakes here, so if you want to do stuff on the lake, I would say go, if you're going out to travel, please sightsee. They'll just go for the shopping. But like I said, in Paris, what really could you do? See, New York, okay. The only reason I would go to New York would be because I want to go around New Year's Eve, Christmas, New Year's Eve time, just because I seen that movie Home Alone. That's the only reason. You know? the shopping. But I think New York is still pretty though. Like I said, I would take pictures there. And they do have a lot of stuff you could do too, other than just shopping. Here, just going somewhere to shop is kind of crazy. I can agree with that too. Like I just thought of it, I'm like, I don't know. But if I'm going to Paris, it would just be for shopping. And I would say like a cafe. It's nothing really in Paris that I'm willing to see. Because they don't really have nothing fun over there. Paris is actually kind of boring. If I look it up on TikTok right now, ain't nothing gonna come up. They ain't gonna have nothing to do there. But some people do. They just, I know, I done seen some streams of people just going places just to shop and they'll go back home. It depends on the person, I would say. Yeah. You can't shop anywhere else. See, New York got this one place. It's a sneaker place there, and they got this other thing that I want to do there too. It's called they have it in Cali though too. It's like a film, fork and film. So you eat all the food. Like they have this thing where they have like an appetizer of the movie. So if you're going there on the day they're playing The Little Mermaid, they have a lot of like seafood stuff. And then you get to watch the movie and eat. So they'll bring out a meal every time something like happens in the movie that deserves it. Like for the crab, when they was trying to hurt Sebastian, they brought out like a crab or something. So I feel like that's something I would do. And New York got a lot of stuff too, like fun stuff to do there. The spas look nice too. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. Like shopping, going somewhere just to shop is actually crazy because, like you said, you can't go somewhere else for that same exact reason. I've been to Miami. It's nice. It's a party state though. So if you're not going to party, no need. Miami is. I drove to Miami. We drove 10 hours from where I'm at. It's 10 hours. It's a 10-hour drive. So we did drive down there. We rented like a little van. Well, it's a bigger van for everybody. And we drove down there, like I said, 10 hours. The only thing I didn't like about that trip was I went with the wrong people. Don't go with the wrong people. Because I promise you, it ain't fun when you go with the wrong people. Because they didn't want to do like, I'm like, how do you go to Miami and not have no cash? Like, they didn't want to eat at the restaurants there. When I went to Miami, I didn't get to do the restaurants or the stuff that I wanted to do because a lot of people that I went with want to go with no money. But then you bought a LV bag. You bought an LV bag, and then you buying Baccarat perfume, but you're not having money for the trip. So you're trying to look good on the trip, but you're not taking money for the trip. So I went up with people like that. And I'm like, dang, how we come to Miami to do the same stuff we could have did at the house? They wanted to eat McDonald's. Like, we're out in Miami, and they got DJ Khaled got a spot down there. Rick Ross. Who else got some bread? Trick Daddy. And we going out to these McDonald's and Chick-fil-A's and Denny's. Like, are you kidding me? That's what I did that. You want to go to UK eventually? Oh yeah, it's nice over there too. It's pretty. I would love that. I would. I even want to go to Canada one day. I do. I want to go. I have to go. I want to just go all over. Take me to Jamaica though. That's first on my list. When I go somewhere, it's either gonna be Puerto Rico first or Jamaica. Puerto Rico is cheaper, so I probably will go to Puerto Rico first. Jamaica, oh my gosh, I can't wait. And I also want to do the excursions. That's why I really want to go to Jamaica. But you know, it's not expensive for these trips though. Y'all know that, right? Like you could go to Bali and stuff and not pay that much. So the thing is, it's not really the trip that costs that much. It's more so like the plane ride. the plane costs more than you can get a nice Airbnb for a cheap price in these spots too. Or you can just stay at a hotel, but I feel like you can find a cheaper Airbnb than the resorts. You staying at a resort, you're gonna pay the price for that. But if you get an Airbnb somewhere and you learn how to eat at the good spots that don't cost that much, you're gonna be good. Yeah, that is true. Like if you ain't got that much, then yeah. But if you like, say when you get back on your feet for real, when you get back on your feet and you just want to go out, it's not that bad. I feel like everywhere in the U.S. is bad. It's expensive here. Cause when I go to Florida, my Florida trip costs more than what people be spending on these trips out the country. And I'm like, that is so true. Cause I go to Florida, and you will go. I don't went to Disney World and then spent close to almost 1,000 just for Disney World. Like that's crazy. The parks cost too much. The stuff you buy like out the gift shop. You go to Bali and stuff, you don't spend that much for real. I'm like, dang, Florida costs more than just going to out the country. Miami costs more than just going out the country. So that's a way to think too. You said I'm not selling my body. No one's buying anyways. Hey, you never know. Somebody might want to buy that. You never know. Oh, those nights on the corner, you don't make no money. You never know. Like, people be buying people feet pictures, so might get lucky, man. But yeah, Nate, you want to go to Miami? I promise you, go on a cruise or something. You'll have a better time. Miami's still nice, but I feel like you're gonna be competing in Miami with like, see, the Miami actual experience will be probably you rent a boat, get it on a yacht. They got the jet cars down there too. They got glow in the dark ATV riding. They got horseback riding on the beach. They got a nice little pool spot. So if you want to go to like, what is that place called? I wanted to go there, but I didn't go. It's this pool. It's a big pool. I think it's called Venetian Pool Experience. Go there if you want to do like an actual natural pool. Now it's deep. So if you can't swim, then you might not want to go there. We got a nice Airbnb when we went. You can stay at a hotel if you want, but I like the Airbnb. It was kind of far away from South Beach though. So we still had to drive to South Beach. Or if you want to stay on the strip, do that. South Beach is not a pretty beach. The only thing it's good for is for just going to the restaurants or just the nightlife. It is not a pretty beach. Ain't nothing but seaweed on the beach. It's not cute. If you want to go to a pretty beach, go to a different beach. South Beach isn't pretty. You just going for literally the nightlife. That's it. You said you friend, you still can't get any buyers. Well, no. When you start your streaming, so many people, I promise you, you're going to get so many people on there. You might feel like nobody would like you or whatever, but I promise you, you start streaming, you're going to see a bunch of people just coming to your streams. Some women might come in there and they might want to holler at you. Like, you don't never know till you try. People don't really see you right now. So, like I told Dancing, if he showed his, not Dancing, what is his name? Oh my gosh. Dark Fox. I told Dark Fox, he showed his face. Some people might be interested in you. You just gotta show your face. Is that hooking yourself out? Dang, for the price of the trip, I could just buy my own toy and ride the ATVs. Yeah, that is true. You can get a jet ski for those prices of the actual vacation, then you'll be having more fun. Shoot, horseback ride, you can buy a horse. Sometimes you gotta think like that too, because you can buy, like I said, you can buy, if you buy you a jet ski, you could just go to a lake and just get on it. And you just gotta take it there. You gotta have the truck to pull it and take it to the lake. But other than that, hey, you won't have to be paying $150 each time to ride one. So it just depends on how you look at it. But I know the jet ski gonna be more than that $150 that I'm spending on riding somebody else's. So, ATVs. You can ride it anytime. You won't have to pay somebody. Like you can go. I don't care if you just want to go to the mountains that day. You can just take off and just go ride it. So it depends on how you look at it. But I would say, yeah, if I get some cash, I would buy my own jet ski. I would definitely buy my own ATV or dune buggy. I would buy those. I used to have little four-wheelers and stuff when I was a kid. Now, we would ride them around our area, but so many people would call on us because they didn't like that we had them. So you got to think about that too. You might need to go somewhere and ride them. A lot of people don't want to hear that, or they just are haters and they don't want you riding it, and their kids don't have it. So you gotta think like that too. You had a jet ski? How much you spend for yours? How much did you pay? And how did you just go to like a store and buy one? I have seen some at stores, but I know some people sell them on Facebook Market, but I'd be scared to buy something off Facebook Market for real. You said, okay, girl, if I go, you got to give me $100. That's crazy. You're going to need more than $100. I promise you. That trip, okay, I had to tell you how much I spent on that trip. So the house was $4,000. It was $3,000 or $4,000 for the Airbnb, and we stayed for 4 nights. So you got to think about that. It was like $3,000 to $4,000. I think it was it $3,000?
It was like, it was over 3, but.
It was over 3, so close to 4.
Maybe 36 something.
Okay, it was close to $4,000 for the Airbnb for 4 nights. We had a pool house. So if you get a regular house, it may not cost as much. A pool house is gonna cost because we wanted to go swimming. Your dad had them. Oh my gosh, you sold them 3. Oh my gosh, I would have bought one off of you. Oh my goodness, you can't find that nowhere. Like I said, you can probably go on Facebook Market and get them. Okay, so like I said, the Airbnb was that price. The how much was the vans we had to rent? We had to rent 2 vans for the people that went.
When we did, what's that? Did we do the big van?
We didn't do that one big van then. We didn't do that one.
They had the 2. They didn't have that 12, 15 passengers. So they made us get 2 minivans that time.
So we had to get 2 minivans that time because they didn't have that one big van.
Yeah, we did the reservation.
How much was it though?
It came out to like $1,500, $1,600. They used to be cheaper.
Okay, so $1,500, $1,600 for the 2 vans. And then, okay, the gas. How much for the gas?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Gas is a lot too.
Probably like between both of them.
They give you $1,000. I would love if I had money to give. I would love it.
Probably $350, maybe on gas.
$350?
Maybe on gas, yeah.
$350 on gas for one car. That's for one van though, not for the other van, because the other person paid for the other van. Yeah, usually we just have one van, but we had to have 2 because they didn't have the reservation. We didn't reserve. We did reserve it early, but they still didn't have it that day, so they had to end up giving us 2. So we still had to fill up 2 vans, and then we also had to deal with the whole.
And you go through the tolls.
The tolls. So they have tolls that you got to pass, and you got to pay down there. So that you end up paying like when you come back from the vacation through the tag. Yeah. So that'll eventually come out. You got to pay for the excursions, food. We would eat breakfast and probably dinner. So we probably eat 2 times a day. You know how much that could cost. Depending on who you go with, some of your friends might be willing to pay for your meal, some may not. You said I'll buy a dang bus and convert it to a party bus. I'm for real. Like, that stuff is expensive. Vacations aren't cheap sometimes. And especially in Miami. Like I said, depending on what you do, we didn't do the crazy stuff. So just imagine if we did do the crazy stuff. And then the bad thing is the Airbnb we could have had a boat rental with it, but the people didn't want to pay for the boat. And it was $600 Now the boat rentals are more than that, but that person house that we was renting, they was gonna do it for us for $600. I had the $600 to do it, but I'm like, ain't nobody. My mom was gonna put in on it. Who else?
Then you took us on a tour.
Oh yeah, I bought everybody's boat tour because it's like a little boat tour that you get to do there. I bought everybody's ticket for that, and it came with a drink too, so they was able to get a drink, and I think that came out to like either $100 or $200. Did Nate buy food forever? No, did he?
At Bacon Bitch.
That was in Tampa though. That was in Miami.
He know he bought
He bought their meals.
Destiny and Tyler's food.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they were taking all
Right. Yeah. You're gonna spend thousands. That's all I can say. I probably spent $4,000 to $5,000 on that trip. Could it have been a cheaper trip? Yes. We could have got it. If we didn't get the pool house, it would have been cheaper. But like I said, I don't go out of town. If I'm going out of town and I want an Airbnb, it's gonna be something that I want to stay in. Like I ain't gonna just stay in something I can stay in here for. I might as well stay home. So I look to get,
slide.
It had a slide. The house came with like a little slide into the pool. So it depends on like what you're trying to spend. Like I say, I wanted to get that house because it had a hibachi station outside, so you could have cooked hibachi if you wanted to. The pool was nice. It had a bar and a hot tub in the pool. It was nice. Then in Tampa, I like the Tampa trip. You said you're not tired because you went to sleep early. But yeah, the Tampa trip was better because Tampa, the house had an indoor pool, and then it had a movie theater room and a game room. So I like to stay in different homes when I stay in some of these places, y'all. I like to do that when I go out of town. And the Tampa house was cheaper, actually. I was surprised, even though it had more stuff in it. But you got to look around. So always look around. All right, I had to spray my face because I didn't do that. But that's it for the look, guys. This is the beat. Natural phase. Easy natural phase. And that's it. I'm going to take it off and then I'm going to get off. I got to go. I'm going to try to go there early so I can get home early. Because I hate going to the nail salons late. I do. I'll be in there all day. And it might be open now. He said, wonderful job. Thank you. Even though my hair not done. But yeah, I mean, like I tell y'all, the trips will be cheaper if you got everybody working together. That was always the problem we ran into. It's like people don't be wanting to spend, and it's okay because, like I said, one thing about me is I'm like, look, if you don't have the money to go on a vacation, just don't go on the vacation. But don't hold me up on the stuff I want to do just because you don't have that. You know, you chose to come out of town and you say you got something and you going to do this, that, and the third, do that. But I don't care. Like I say, we could all split up if we got to and do. If some people want to do certain things, that's okay too. I'm one of those, like, we got to choose to split up. We just a split up. But it's also to the point where, like, I went on some of those trips with those people and I'm like, dang, when we would go get some food, y'all don't have money for the food. What was y'all doing? We can't, me and my mom can't take care of everybody on the trip. That's crazy. They don't want to get no gas money, no nothing. Why they got to come out of our pocket? Then to come out, they didn't even pay for the trip. They took their money back. That threw me. That's why I fell out with somebody too, y'all. So they cashed at me the money for the trip. So all the money that they cashed at on the trip, they got back because they wanted to file. What did they do? They said that somebody stole the card or something. They reported their card fraud, and I couldn't even get my money back. So that whole like the 1,000 they did give me, they took back, and I never got it. So I just fell out with that person because they want to sit here and play, and they want to be like, look, you got to get your money back. I never got it. That was how many years ago? 2021, and it's 2026. Where the money at? I still ain't got it. What you talking about? I fell out with her that year, so she's been gone. But I'm just saying. Then the boyfriend she brought on the trip took something from me. Like, oh my gosh, it was just so bad. That's why you can't trust everybody. They ain't gonna have the nerve and audacity to say, "Hey, I'm having a baby shower. Can you come bring some Pampers with you?" You got them dang Pampers if you got the money. How dare you ask me to give you something after you took all that money back and give me nothing from it? That's crazy. You said you remember me talking about the experience? Yeah, I did, because that pissed me off. I told a little bit of the story. Like, and then the funny thing is, I did that story time on my other page. So I had the proof on the page. I'm like, look, I got the proof of her taking the money back, because on the Cash App, it shows like a name and it got a line through it. And it also has like the money, how much they took back. So I had showed proof of it and everything. And then she was wanting to wonder why we fell out. Why wouldn't I fall out with you for that? And you still saying like I'm gonna get my money back. Then she went on vacation right after we came back. So you going out with my money? The disrespect. That's why they say don't go to Miami with your friends. You gonna fall. I fell out with everybody I went to Miami with except for my parents and boyfriend. Everybody else I fell out with. Every other friend I went out there with, I don't talk to this day. And y'all gonna be like, dang, you fell with somebody for a trip? No, for the principal. How dare you take money from somebody that's your friend? Then the funny thing is, I would have helped you. The other friend that I did have on the trip, I was helping her on the trip. I knew she didn't have no money, and I was like, I want you to go, so I paid for her. But I'm like, dang, don't you just take the money? Then you could have told me you ain't got the money, then we would have switched some of the stuff we did down there, even though we did do that anyway. I couldn't do a lot of things I wanted to do. I'm like, I could have just went on a trip by my dang self.
You sure it was the jet ski lady?
I did. When the jet ski lady texted me that.
You took up for her, man.
But I didn't know at that time. I took up for her, but then again, I went back and I said, dang, you were right. Because I didn't know she did it to me. The jet ski lady had texted me and was like, first of all, the girl put my number down. So the ex-friend put my number down for her number. So the jet ski lady called me thinking I was the girl, and she was like, you need to give my money back. I got a police report with your name and your number on it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? This is me. And I showed her the information that it was me. And she's like, dang, where's your friend? Basically. And she did all of that. So that's what I'm saying. I had to leave her. Because like you knew you was finna do it then. Because why would you wouldn't have put my number down for your primary phone number? That means you knew what you were doing. So it was a whole thing. Oh, that's why I did that story time. It was so funny. But I'm like, dang, don't go on a trip if you broke. Then she had got pregnant before we went on a trip. Then she want to tell us she pregnant on a trip. That don't mean nothing to me, girl. You want me to pay for your trip because you have a baby. That don't make sense. Then the boyfriend that you with ain't doing nothing for you. The man wasn't paying for her nothing. My boyfriend, which was my friend at the time, he paid for her food and everything. So what is your boyfriend doing? They got a free jet ski ride, everything, y'all. Free food, everything. The whole trip was free for them. I was pissed that I was living. And then I had to come back. See, we was having to move when we came back from out of town, too. Then I had to pay all that stuff for the moving that we had to do, me and her. Oh, I was pissed. They didn't give no gas money, no nothing. Even if they did, they would have got it all back. So it really wouldn't matter. I was like, she lucky she was pregnant. I had to leave her alone because I was going to go to jail. I promise you. That was the day that I was going to be locked out. I had to just leave her where she was at. You said, yeah, it's one thing if I want to treat you or whatever, but don't expect or lie about having money. Yeah, and the thing is, she had money. You want to know how I knew she had money? Because she just had bought a Baccarat perfume. Baccarat perfume, and she had the big bottle. It's $500 for a perfume. She just got her eyelash extensions done. She had her nails done. She got her hair done. So you're paying for all that stuff. You want me to pay for your trip? That ain't how it go.
You paid for her eyelashes extensions.
Oh my gosh, I did. I forgot about that. I did. So what happened was I looked up the price for her eyelash extensions, right? I found out after the fact of me falling out with her. The eyelash extensions on the girl page was cheaper than what I paid. So she had the girl come over to the house, which she was gonna get it for free anyway. So I paid for the girl to come over to the house and everything. So I paid for the visit for the eyelash extension lady to come to the house, and then for the eyelashes to get done. I paid for that. I forgot about that.
You saw it on the pay on that Cash App.
Yeah, I saw it on the Cash App. Oh, that pissed me off. I paid for the girl to get her eyelashes done and I didn't even know. See, I had to go do my own research, but I went through her people, so I shouldn't have went through her people. So I'm livid. That's how you test a friendship for real. Her boyfriend was a deadbeat, and then when he got back up here, they ended up breaking up, and then he left her with the baby. So that's what you get. You shouldn't have did me like that. Like I said, the baby ain't got nothing to do with it, and I'm okay with that, but I can't be your friend because of what you did to me. So I can't be in your baby life or your life, and I'm fine with that. But I'm just like, that was so messed up what she did, and she know it. And she'll act, and I promise you, she's one of those that's probably still going around today as telling people I'm the reason we fell out. They won't never take that, and they're not gonna tell the stuff they did. But I still had my proof of everything. I did it on that video. I got all the proof on that video. Yeah, I ain't gonna say we had some fun now. We had some fun, but that had to go. Monty?
This is your daddy.
Oh. But yeah, that pissed me off now thinking about that. And she had bought a LV bag. Y'all know a LV bag is $1,000, so you had money. But you just want me to pay for your trip. Let's be real. She just ate down on that. Then she had got a lot of stuff back for free because still, if she reported fraud for that whole year, she got all that money back that she spent that year on Cash App. So that girl got some money back just to help her take care of the baby. And she went on a vacation after we got from our vacation. And I'm like, dang, you going out with my money? Like, give me my money back. See, if that was true that somebody did hack her account or whatever, you would have still gave me my money back. So I never got it back. And then still, me being the friend I am, I'm going to still give you, even if I didn't get the full amount back from what I reported fraud or whatever, I'm still going to give you stuff here and there. She didn't say, hey, let me give you $10 here. Let me give you $20 here and there. She didn't do that. So you weren't never trying to give it back. You were going to fall out with me after I would have went to your baby shower probably. And I feel like that's what she was planning on doing. She was going to follow me after the baby shower so I could give her stuff for the baby. And then that would have really pissed me off. But I already knew it. I was like, nah, I'm finna drop you. You got to go. Because already over $1,000 right now? Nah, I can't be cool with you. You can't get no more out of me. Well, what's up, Will? Man.
Did they even bring anything, drinks to alcohol to the party?
Oh, and then I had a birthday party. You right. I had a birthday party, y'all. And they ain't bring nothing to the party. Normally, when I go to their party, I bring liquor or something. They didn't bring nothing for me. That was it. They came empty-handed. They be wanting us to, like, me and my friend, when we'll go to their parties, we'll bring gummies, all of that stuff. They came empty-handed to my birthday and everything. You said do my hair. I'm gonna put it in a ponytail and then like a little bun at the bottom. I'm not going now because I gotta take a shower first. I got stuff to do before I go. But I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do to his hair. I got a wig I gotta throw on too. I ain't no point of doing it because it's gonna do this again. It's gonna poof right back up. If I flat iron it, it's gonna poof right back up. So that's why I don't wear it. I don't know what the heck wrong with my hair. I will put stuff on it and it's still gonna poof up. I just leave it. He said straighten it. I did. The other day I straightened my hair on the live stream. It poofed right back up after. My hair is weird. It's natural. I don't want to do a perm, but I promise you, I got to do something. Or just wear it curly. Sometimes I do wet styles, especially in the summertime. I could do that. But ain't no point of firing it for it to do it again. I'm just putting unnecessary heat on my hair. Where's my throw-on wig at? Girl, whatever it is. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. You throw it in.
I'm gonna throw on my I could just wet this with water and just throw that on. But I gotta take a shower first and then I'm going. Yeah, my hair is weird. It don't I promise you, I could blow dry it and straighten it. It'll be straight for a while, but by the end of the day, it's gonna poof right back up. Cause I went to work one time where everybody was like, "Where's your real hair? I want to see your real hair." I'm like, okay, did it. When I came out of that thing, I came out that warehouse, my hair was an afro. So it is no point of doing it. It's literally like, it's poopy now. I have done nothing but put it in a ponytail and it's poopy now. I haven't done nothing to it. I'm just like, ugh. But it's crazy because my hair is actually really soft. Look, I can run the comb through it, but it just don't look like it's soft. It's very soft. I don't know what kind of hair this is. I gotta find me a natural hairstylist though, because I would love to figure out what to do with my hair. I don't know. I hate hair. I do. I'm gonna go to her then, but I'm finna braid it up. It's gonna be hard for me to braid with these nails, but I gotta do it before that 10% off. I get 10% off for my birthday. What's up, Joe Carter? Humidity. Joe get on my nerves. Tell Fat to get out of here.
I was gonna say the real Joe Carter.
Yeah, I think that is his. Ain't that you, Fat? Is that you, Fat? Joe get on my nerves. You must have gave him this page.
I don't think so. He probably just found to go your name.
It's The Broken Brat. Nobody gonna find that.
I'm saying
he said, yeah, you know it. See, that is him. I'm done. It is, man. Fat, you gonna have to come over here and do my hair, man. I don't want to do it. Nah, I've been on this one. Oh, yeah, because I don't post on the other one like that. I grabbed the wrong size clippers the other day. Oh, my gosh. I used to have the back of my hair shaved, though. I would have did that, but I could not do a haircut every week and then get my hair done. It was too much to keep up with, y'all. You
probably got it from the game.
Oh, yeah, you did tell them about the gaming channel.
Yeah.
I'm still going to do the gaming stuff, man. You said you remember that? Oh, that you was there for that.
Yeah.
I missed that hairstyle. I could not afford it. Then when it was growing back, was he there when Willie cut your hair?
I don't think so.
Hey, man, Fat, Willie cut Tanya hair when he was messed up one day. And he did, he messed her back hairline up. It was jacked up. We got the picture in the phone. He said he was there. I thought so. I'm like, I think he saw that. Never asking Willie to cut our hair ever again, man. I'm done. What's up, Unicorn? I gotta go, y'all, before I miss this nails appointment. Shoot. I got stuff to do. I'll be back on here tomorrow, though.
I thought we'd get on the game day.
You probably later when I come back. I ain't gonna never get my nails done if I don't go today. I do like my hair pretty short. Okay. I wouldn't know. If I had a son, I wouldn't know what kind of hairstyle he getting. 'Cause I can't. Y'all hair is crazy. Bye, Nay. I'll be on tomorrow, guys. But I gotta go now and do some stuff. You look beautiful. Thank you, Unicorn. I look tired. Them bags back in the day, guys. Have a good day, chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Carter, Will, dancing. All right, Joe, we'll see you later.
Did you say Joe called the other day?
Yeah, I did. He was here. I thought it was him because I remember his picture from the other page.
I was like, is that the real Joe Carter? And then you ain't say that, so I was like, no.
You ain't asked me, did
I
you?
know, but I was thinking it to myself.
Oh.
I was like, you said Joe Carter. I looked up like, Joe Carter.
Before y'all go,
His name?
make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, subscribe to your channel, comment down below, and hit that post notification bell to be notified when I drop a video.